Yo, good morning, guys. All right. Let's make sure the sound is working. All right, that's working. All right. What's up, Dan? Daniel? Sorry. Netron? Scott? What's up, brother? John Ennis? Michael Kim? Tech? Swing? What's up, man? All right. So, guys, I'm going to have to close here. All right, MUFG. Yeah, I'm looking at a VKTX. Really, there's a few cool ones I'm watching this morning. Specifically, VKTX. Let's look at VKTX. Looks pretty good. Gapping up some. Let me take these moving averages off. Well, VKTX is what I'm watching. Let's look at AMD and let's look at the 5-minute. Tech was talking about this morning about whether the moving average cross works better on the 5-minute. So let's look at it. Here's one today on the 5-minute. It's a failure of it. I don't know. It seems like the way I use it, Tech, if you're there and you're listening, it worked this day, though. The way I use the moving average crossover is more so for like a scalping strategy. That's when I think it works the best. There's probably other strategies that use the moving average cross, but with the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA, I use it mostly for a scalping strategy. And like with that, it's usually going to be a 1-minute chart just because it's a scalping, quick strategy, quick trade, and I want a short-term chart for it, if that makes sense. Yeah, looking at ATAI, it had a big day yesterday. It's kind of down a little bit in pre-market, but it spiked pretty high yesterday morning. I'm also going to be watching BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond. I'll keep an eye on NBEV as well, MARA, Snap. GLG looks good too, GLG. And so we'll see where these go. But yeah, VKTX probably one of my main watches today. Let's get these moving averages off until at least the open. Alright, let's see. I'm out of milk, and so I gotta wait for my coffee to actually cool down this morning. Alright. But yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond, big gap down. We're gonna have to, we're gonna look up some of these news real quick. Let's look up this news. First one, like I said, VKTX. So let's look up this news really quick. Juicy news on VKTX. Let's see. All right, so VKTX, positive. Looks like can't talk. Looks like positive phase 2 study data for VKTX. Yeah, so a phase 2 study met its primary endpoint. The study was for their bio drug VK2809, and in patients with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and elevated cholesterol, it met its primary endpoint. Shares are up because of that. So yeah, it was good news. It's definitely pulling back some now, but that is positive news. We'll see where this one goes. But yeah, look at this pullback. It was up to 1140s and then it just pulled back some. So we'll see what happens with this one. Definitely on my main watch. I know this one is tradable. It's been tradable in TEFs for a while now. And so this is one that I can trade. I'll definitely be watching it at the open. Also, looking at this bottom chart here, GLG. GLG, going to keep an eye on this bottom one. See if we can get some movement there. Looks like whatever happened with GLG came out yesterday. So yeah, they said after the market closed yesterday that its unit Beijing, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, Tech formed a strategic cooperation pact with the Lighten Group, which specializes in high-end mobile retail and operation of its mobile theme park, Dream Factory. So they both established a long-term partnership. And so a partnership deal with GLG. We'll see what happens with this one as well. Gapping up from $2, just about a dollar overall, about 33% really, from $2.03 to $3. And so we'll see where this one goes. Another one, like I mentioned, ATAI has been running the last few days. Somebody asked me to look at this one. And yeah, this one's been moving pretty big. It kind of shot up a little bit yesterday during market hours. But it's down some in pre-market. So we'll see if we can remember what happened with this one. So yeah, ATAI announced their entry into a preliminary agreement for the acquisition of a leading Chinese service provider of overseas art education. And so they're going to acquire another company for ATAI that's making it run. But I mean, this one fell a ton. I mean, this one dropped, what is that, like $1 already, about 25% already in pre-market and after hours. So curious to see where that one heads as well. Going to watch NBEV. NBV's been moving some. I'll keep an eye on it. It was a little bit choppy yesterday, really, though. It had a small range, looks like, of about 35 cents, 35, 40 cents yesterday. So a pretty small range. Going to look at BBBY. Not Best Buy, BBBY, so Bed Bath & Beyond. Gapping down a ton. I'm guessing it's on bad earnings. Let's see. Yeah, they reported their results. For the full year, the company swung to a loss of $137.2 million, or $1.02 per share. Adjusted EPS was $2.05. Sales were about $12 billion. It was down about 2.6%, with a comparable sales decline of about 1.1%. Fourth quarter adjusted EPS was $1.20, which beat the consensus of $1.12. But sales were down about 11% from a year earlier and shy of the FactSet consensus for $3.33 billion. And so bad earnings, bad revenue, for Bed Bath & Beyond, which is what it looked like. We'll see what happens with that one now. The SPY overall is up. SPY is up. Let's see if we could find some news on the overall market today. So I don't know how relevant this news story is, but Julian Assange's Ecuadorian citizenship has been suspended, the Prime Minister said. And so, he's the creator of WikiLeaks. His Ecuadorian citizenship has been suspended. What else do we got here? Potential U.S. Federal Reserve Bank nominee Moore says he wants wage gains for workers, says stable prices should be the most important thing for the federal government. we'll see what happens with some of these guys. Market is up. Market is up. Gonna watch VKTX. VKTX. I'll probably end up watching ATAI. I probably can't trade it though. Bed Bath and Beyond, NBEV. You know, MARA Bitcoin stock surged up a little bit. What's Bitcoin at? Bitcoin dropped a little bit down to $5.29. It dropped a few $100, but it's still up a ton. What's everybody else's main watch today? What's everybody else keeping an eye on? Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on GLG too. All right, let's do it. ATAI, AVGR, Mara. Yeah, I mean, some of these don't look bad. AVGR, it's moving some. Basically, if you want to see what a gap fill looks like, AVGR is it. You know, this one opened up. And this is usually the very common tale of these penny stocks where they gap up, fill the gap the next day. Everybody kind of forgets about them until the next time they go crazy. What is this stock? QRTEA. I'm gonna watch Snap to NBEV maybe. Snap NBEV. We'll see what we get there too. All right. Oh man. All right, guys. So we'll see if we can keep it going. We're on a 8-day green streak. 8-day green streak. 8-day no losing trades. 8 days no losing trades. Let's keep it going, guys. The market has been great for fades. Yesterday, I finished the day with a whopping $4.50 gain, and so I'm thinking about retiring after that. But I'll probably keep it going here. We'll see if we can have 9 days green here. Hey, green is what they say, and so I'll take it. But yeah, all streamed live. Been on 8-day green streak, and I'll still take it. I mean, yesterday I only made $4.50 after one of my plays turned against me, but my account was green, and so I'm gonna ride that until I'm not green anymore. But yeah, this has been the best streak I've had in a while. It's been a while since I've had a good streak like this going. And so we'll see if we can make it to 10 days. If I can make it to 10 days, I'll be happy. Really, I'm happy regardless. I'm happy the fact that I went on a 8-day green streak as it is. Me and some of our members have a little competition going on. We're doing a competition to see who can do best on a percentage basis. You know, and then week by week, the person that does the best, the person that has the most, the person that wins the most weeks out of the month gets a free membership to our classes. So we have a friendly little healthy competition going on there. Appreciate it, Tech. Yeah, man, I know I've said it before, but it kind of goes to show that, like, even, you know, I don't know if you guys remember, but, like, 2 weeks ago, I was in, like, a pretty big slump. Like, I was just slumped down. I was bummed out. I had a few tough weeks. But it's like, if you think about the last 2 months of my trading, hold on, Anthony. I'll get to that in a second, brother. But no, so, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it kind of goes to show, like, if you look at the last 2 months of my trading, if you look at the last 2 months of my trading, um, I've had 2 losing weeks out of like 8. So out of the last 10 weeks of trading, or no, I've had 2 losing weeks out of 8. So out of the last 8 weeks of trading, I've only lost in 2 of those weeks. And every other week has been a profitable week. And so even if you're going through a slump, it kind of just goes to show that, like, those slumps pass. And the people that end up losing as traders are the ones that end up giving up during those slumps. The ones that give up during those slumps are ultimately the ones that never end up actually succeeding as a trader. And it kind of just goes to show that you kind of just have to persevere through it. Slumps, negative variance, losing weeks, days, months probably is going to happen, and you can't beat yourself up too much about it. Trader keeps calling me, but I'm thinking of going through your link. What will I get if I do? What is the difference between the private and the public sessions you're going to be offering? If you go through my link, first of all, I think if you go through TradeNet's site, I think it's like, let me see. It's like, I think it costs $500 through TradeNet's site. If you go through my link, I think you get it for 20% off. I know you get the intro package for $3.99 if you go through my link, and so that's much cheaper than the site. You also get a free month of our classes. So you get a free month of our classes, which is like access to all of our 50 plus classes that we have, and our 3 live classes a week is what it comes with. Right, exactly, Rich. You just got to stick with it, man. And it's one of those things. There's a lot of different things that you kind of have to understand about what's causing. Right, and exactly, man. And it has to do with a lot of different things. And I can just break it down really quick. It has to do with the strategy you're using. Like sometimes you'll learn a strategy, right? Like sometimes you'll learn a strategy, and for some reason or another, you'll just be attached to that strategy. You'll just be attached to that strategy. And so, I think that some strategies work better than others, and you have to be able to recognize where your edge is in those strategies. Like, for instance, I love trading the moving average crossover play. The moving average crossover play was great, but the original way that I approached it just wasn't working that well. It just wasn't working that well with the moving average crossover play. And so I kind of recognized where the edge was in that strategy, which in my opinion, it's a scalping strategy, the moving average crossover. And so once I started really kind of just scalping it very quickly, I noticed that I had a bunch of green days. My accuracy shot up with the moving average crossover play, and I was definitely winning a lot more than I was losing, and I think that's where the edge is in that strategy, But if I was stubborn and I just kind of kept trying to trade it like I originally did, I would probably be losing over and over again with that strategy. And so I think you have to recognize you have to objectively recognize where your edge is in strategies. And sometimes your edge isn't going to be there, and you can't be stubborn and just latch onto that strategy and just refuse to evolve as a trader and evolve with that strategy. You have to make it work for you, and you have to identify where the actual edge is in that strategy. If you get stubborn with it, you're just going to keep losing a lot of the time. But yeah, Anthony, like I said, man, if you're interested in checking it out, yeah, man, if you're interested in going through my link, brother, there's the link. I know you said something about it. It's one of the ways we keep the stream free. Do your research, though. I got a few reviews. Let me know if you want me to post my review. I have a video review of them if you want that too. Maybe I'm biased, though. Like I said, I post links. Try to be honest with people about it. Maybe I'm biased. Who knows? But go check it out. Jonathan Espada says, sure, trader is eating my profits with commissions. I'm red with positive trades. Yeah, man. I mean, there's a few things that could cause that, Jonathan. And this is from somebody that has done it. And so don't think I'm being a hypocrite or anything, because I've actually done this, right? It could be from a few things. It could be from you not keeping your risk consistent. All right, and I don't mean like cents per share. Well, I do kind of mean cents per share, but for instance, if one of your risks, if your risk in one trade is 15 cents and your risk in another trade is 50 cents, it may sound kind of obvious, but in the trade where your risk is 50 cents, you want to scale down and to make it relatively consistent and so that your losses are all about the same size. A lot of traders actually have more winning trades than they do losing trades, but because they're not keeping their share size and their risk consistent, they have these big drawdowns in their account when they do lose. And if they just kept everything kind of roughly around the same area, then they would be, their account would be green. And I know this from experience, like I said. And so, try to analyze the range of the stock. If, try to keep your risk, relatively consistent in the trades. And if you're using a bigger risk in one trade, maybe because the stock is more expensive and has a bigger range, then, scale down a little bit until it's about equal till, the loss. If you got stopped out, the loss that you would get stopped out on is the equivalent of the loss you would get stopped out on when you had a smaller risk. Okay, so try to keep everything as consistent as possible. That way you will, that way big drawdowns aren't going to keep you from, being green in your account. And like I said, I know that from experience. What's up, Blake? Good morning. All right, Daniel. Later, brother. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to close it down a little bit early today. I got to go to my son's school for a thing this morning. And so, yeah, I'm probably going to have to close it down a little bit early today. I'll still trade live and do everything live, but I'll probably have to close it down at around 10 market time or so. I'm only going to be able to trade for like 30 minutes. I'll probably keep my scans up if you guys want me to. After that, I'll throw my scans up. But the UK kids are... our classes are typically, they're usually at like 7 o'clock Eastern, or they're like 7 o'clock Central, so like 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is usually when our classes are, Anthony. And so, I mean, some classes, like we have a class today at noon. It's about at noon Eastern Standard Time, noon market time. Or no, it's about actually today's class is, it's at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time today, or 11:15. But most of the time classes are at like 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And the UK kids are on Easter break. Man, Easter's not for another like 2.5 weeks though. Like our kids had their spring break. Spring break was a few weeks ago for our kids. But Easter's not for like what, 2.5 weeks? When is Easter? Like the 23rd, right? But yeah, with TradeNet, guys, like I said, with TradeNet, it's like, I think most new traders are going to lose their account anyway. And I think that's probably how TradeNet makes their money, is because most new traders, if 90% of traders fail, it's a pretty safe bet, all things considered. And like I said, I'm not really mad at them for doing that. But I think it's cheaper for a trader to, say, buy the intro package for like $400. And then if they lose that, they're out $400. But if, say, they tried to go the other route and deposit, $1,500 into a SureTrader account and they lose that, then they're out $1,500. And so I think TradeNet gives traders an opportunity to trade and risk a little bit less than they would if they deposited all that money into a actual conventional broker where they're going to have to pay like hundreds of dollars in platform fees, and commissions are going to be super expensive and stuff like that. And so, considering there's no PDT rule on TradeNet, I think it's a good option. I know a lot of people hate on it, and a lot of times they lost their account and they're just kind of blaming TradeNet for it. But I think it's a cheaper, safer method with less risk overall. Yeah, Tech, just take it slow, brother. Listen, man, it's like I said, it's one of those things where, especially when you're first getting started, you just want to try to keep that account alive as long as you can. You you just want to try to keep it alive as long as you can when you're first getting started. At least. Because your goal as a new trader should be to get market time, should be to get screen time. That should be your goal, is to trade with live money as long as possible, even if you're just buying a few shares. So I think they made it. I think you have to take their course, which shouldn't take long. The way it's always worked for me, though, I can't say it's going to work like that for everybody, but is that I pay for a package. They send me all my login for like the TradeNet packages come with like their TradeNet trading course. It comes with a month. If you go through my link, I think they extended it to a month of their trading chat room. Like, you get a month of their chat room, but be sure to ask them about it and tell them if you want usually they give you 2 weeks, but if you go through my link, I think they give you a month of their trading chat room. And so it gives you a month of the chat room. It gives you the TradeNet trading course. And so whenever you sign up and pay for one of their packages, that's the first thing they email you. They email you your login for like the chat room, and they email you your login for like the trading course. And then usually within a few days, you'll get contacted by your account manager. And what I usually do is I just tell them, hey, look, like, I'm just ready for the funded account. If you could send me the login for the funded account, that'd be great. And they usually send it to me within like 3 days. I have the login for my funded account, and I can log in and trade with it. And that's usually what it does. But it's been a while since I did it. Oh, and you get a 10K demo account too. Yeah, VKTX is definitely what I'm watching. That sucks, Ashton. It's probably because it's a work computer, though. Your work computer might have like a thing against it. Because I've downloaded it on a Mac and on a Windows computer. The platform, and so it might just be like a restriction from your work, honestly. They also have if you have an Android, they have an Android app that you can use and trade with too. Like, I have their Android app that if I'm leaving a trade going, I can just kind of step away. Right, exactly, that's what I figured. Yeah, they have an Android app. They don't have an iOS app, which I never used to understand, but until I started coding. And now, since I've learned code, I kind of understand why they just have an Android app and they don't have an iOS app. Now I get it. Why do I prefer short versus long? Because panic is a stronger emotion than hope. Because panic is a stronger emotion than hope is. And that's just what I do the best at. And so as a trader, it's kind of, I just stick to what works. I try to ignore everything else. For me, certain things that work for me aren't going to work for other people, and certain things that don't work for me are going to work for other people, and that's fine. But I just try to stick with what works for me as a trader, and short strategies work the best. VWAP fades, VWAP rejections tend to work the best for me. It's kind of my style of trades. I'll go long if I'm doing like the moving average crossover play. I'll buy long, but I just try to stick with what works. Yeah, no worries, Anthony. No stress, brother. Right, exactly, Netron. Panic is a stronger emotion than greed. TBLT. What's up, Scott? What's up, bro? But yeah, for all of our members, we got a double class today. So Mitch is doing class tonight, and I am doing class this morning. And yeah, I mean, we post replays. So like, we post replays. So like, even if you miss classes, like we'll post the replays. Thinking about that, I gotta include the last class on upload it to the site. But yeah, we always post the replays, and we post them to the site as well. All right, guys. So, like I said, I'm gonna have to close it down a little bit early today. My son's got a little ceremony thing at his school today, and so I gotta go to that. I'll try to leave the scanners up. I try to put some type of scanner up and just leave that rolling here, and that way, I can leave the stream up. You guys can still use the stream chat and stuff. All right, guys. I'll be right back in like 3 minutes. Give me like a minute or two, actually. All right, I'm back. Let's get everything rolling here, guys. Sorry. Do it after the bell. But yeah, I'll try to find some good scanners to leave up. I'll be gone for maybe an hour or so. Here we go. My new daily highs thing is set up. All right. Yeah, you could do the classes on your phone, Anthony. So hold on. Yeah, so we use a conferencing software to do the classes. It's called Zoom, and so yeah, you can use it on your phone. You can listen on your phone. A lot of people do. I know Casey from our classes a lot of times listens to them on his phone, and some people listen to them in their car, like on the way home from work and stuff. And so yeah, you can do them on your phone. Yesterday was almost exactly break even. It might have been exactly break even. What's up, Shreep? What a terrible / great YouTube name. Person above tech. Wow, look at FTFT. Yeah, I didn't even notice this one. Let's look up the news for it. But yeah, fellas, we got yeah, everybody. So we got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. I gotta look up the news for this one though, man. This one is skyrocketing up. And FTFT is a previous runner. I've traded it before. All right, so the news for this one is that FTFT announced the establishment of a new subsidiary, Chain Cloud Mall Logistics Center, and it's going to expand its logistics network of Chain Cloud Mall business. And so it honestly looks like it's getting pumped up, but we'll see what happens. You know, that's just me being real about it. It looks like it's getting pumped up. Let's see what we can get today, guys. Let's do this. All right, like I said, 8 days green, 8-day green streak going on here. All streamed live. You know, other people talk about green streaks. They don't do it live like me. Let's see if we can have day 9 today. We'll see if we can have day 9 today. I'm going to be pretty selective. I only have 30 minutes to trade today. I have to close it down. I'm not going to close it down, but I have to leave after 30 minutes today. And so I got to leave here by like 9 o'clock my time, which is like 10 o'clock market time. So I got to leave here within 30 minutes. We'll try to find some trades to get into. Wish me luck. Let's do it. We got a minute left. Oh, also, guys, go check out. I am making a public Discord, guys. I made a public Discord, and so go check it out. If you want to be part of our public Discord, check it out. I just posted that link. And let's do it, guys. We got 30 seconds. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to create kind of a free day trading chat room with our public Discord. And so check out that link if you want to join. Completely free. All right, guys. We got 15 seconds. Let's do it. 15 seconds. Here's the bell. Good luck, guys. All right, as always, I'm going to do my moving average crossover play. Ooh, I better get it. There it is. All right. My entry would be 27.87, and so I'll use that as a level to watch. 27.87 would have been my entry. We'll see what we get with AMD. My risk in this case is going to be about 27.70 right here. This would be my risk. But yeah, for some reason, Thinkorswim just gets weird when they film me with these. All right, so let's look at VKTX. That was one of the main ones I was watching, VKTX. Hey, it did fill me right at that level. It's still looking weak, though. I probably got to get out here. AMD looking pretty weak. What's another one, guys? Let me see. Oh, yeah, SQ. SQ and Roku are another one I'm watching. I've been watching those every single day. VKTX. See if we get a fade going for this one. Let's see. We do have a little bit of a pullback here for VKTX at 90. I could use 11 as my risk or so. And then 75 or so as my reward. I don't hate that for VKTX. Popped right up there. We'll see if we get a better fill for VKTX though. That's what I'm really looking for here. NBEV dropping some. NBEV dropping some. Snap is shooting up. Snap. There's 93s for VKTX. Let's do 300 shares here. I got filled at a terrible spot, guys. At a terrible spot for VKTX. Tried to jump in there at 86 is my entry, unfortunately. Just a terrible spot. Doesn't look like it's going to matter, though. I scaled out of a little bit. I'm holding 200 shares. Fail. Let's see if we get a break under these lows. 79. All right, I got out of another 100. I'm going to let this last 100 work, see if we get a break of these lows now. Because I got such a bad entry, I don't mind just playing it really safe here. Beautiful follow through there. Quick bounce back up. We'll see if VKTX can really drop down some more. It followed through really nicely at first. We'll see if it can really break down here. That's what I want to see. Under 1070s is the goal. But considering all the volatility this thing's showing right now, '71s, '69s, beautiful. All right, I took another half off there. I'm just going to let this last little bit work. I've already scaled out most of it. And so I'm just going to let these last little bit work. I don't have that much time today. Sorry, guys. But beautiful fade so far, honestly. We'll see if we can get we'll see if we get that $50 break. Beautiful follow through already, though. All right, I'm going to get out there. No, I'm not. What happened? Am I frozen? No. Okay. Mitch is calling me. Hey, brother, what's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, hold on one second, dude.
Alright.
Let's see if we get the breakdown under the $50. That's what I'm really shooting for here. Sorry, brother. I gotta.
You're good. You're good. Take your time. I know I'm jumping in late.
All right, we'll see if we get the breakdown under the $50. Is really what I want here. Let me get you all squared away, Mitch. Let me put my headphones on. Is really the thing here. Beautiful. Let's get this break.
I've been trying to get into VKTX and missed the first move. Looking for the second, but needs a bounce. What a beautiful fade.
All right, I ended up getting out of this last little bit here. at 40 at roughly 47. Sorry, Mitch. Hold on, brother. I don't know why this isn't showing up. Whoa, man. VKTX is acting absolutely crazy here. Oh, I gotta get out of this one. There we go. Wait, no. Luckily, this is just a paper trade right here on this right side. What? I bought it again. Oh, no. There we go. Sorry, Mitch. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. For some reason, you're not coming through on my headphones. Hold on, brother. I don't know why it says headphones here. Hold on, brother. It's something with Skype, I think. You want me to send you an invite through Zoom? This is the problem. Alright, I got you. There we go. You should be good now, brother. Say something? Yo, you there? You there, Mitch? I think I got it working. All right, well, yeah, guys, that is it for my VKTX trade. Beautiful fade, beautiful follow through. Honestly, AMD had a fade too. AMD faded too. The moving average crossover play didn't work today, but there you go, Mitch. You there, brother?
What's up, man? Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're good. All right, can everybody hear Mitch? Let's just make
Yeah,
sure.
what's going on? What's up, guys?
Yeah, man, I caught that fade on VKTX, brother. I caught it.
Oh man, I'm more than annoyed.
Honestly,
I got to the computer 2 minutes late.
Honestly, I was kind of I was kind of frustrated that like my entry was terrible. Like I got in late, but something just told me it was gonna fade good, and so like I got in a little bit late. I got in, my entry was like 86, but it broke down quick. It broke down super quick and worked at $40-something gain, $42 gain. So I'll take it, man.
You have no idea. I didn't even know about VKTX. I got onto the computer, and just that name popped in my head. The first sticker that popped in my head. The gods tried to tell me, but I wasn't able to listen.
AMD
when
faded too.
I got to it at 76, and I was like, man, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
That's like the perfect setup.
I think there's gonna be more fades though, brother. A lot of stuff's washing out. Like look at Kron, look at AMD slowly pulling back to the VWAP
Yeah.
after a rejection.
I don't like the marijuana stocks right now. At least shorting them.
BBBY is at the VWAP now.
That's
Maybe
not
a little
too bad.
rejection. Um, Roku, let me see. Yeah, AMD's right up to the VWAP right now. Yeah, AMD's right up there, right at the VWAP. But yeah, man, that's 9 green days in a row. I was telling the stream I'm not gonna be able to stick around long today. I gotta go to my son's ceremony thing, and so I gotta close it down at like 9. If you want to stick around, you can. But I know you got work too, brother. So see, look at that fade on AMD, brother. I'm telling you, man, that one faded too. There it goes. Mitch is over here eating donuts. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
I'm just yeah. I'm annoyed, annoyed and eating. That's why I'm not trying to touch or trade anything right now because I
Eat the
can
pain
already
away.
tell. Yeah,
Eat
I
the.
could already tell my emotions are a little bit off because I knew I should have nailed that one. So it's kind of one of those misses that kind of affects you. So trying
Yeah,
to
no
let it
stress.
go and focus on trying to find a good setup.
I mean, I think there'll be some good ones today, though. Like VKTX will probably get back there. I think. AMD just faded a little bit too. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think AMD will get back up there. Or I think, look, AMD is back up there now. Or it was. If you get in at 77, the thing I like about it is you could use like 85 as your risk. So you got like an 8 cent reward. Or 8 cent risk, sorry. And then you could use like 60 as your reward target. So you got a 16 cent reward, 8 cent risk, exactly 2 to 1. Here's AMD is right up to 77. You see what happens here. Like I said, you could use 85 level as risk. Spy is pulling back to the VWAP a little bit here. A little bit. ATAI. Yeah, ATAI is washing out too. Hey Tech, how is that long trade working out for you, brother? Looks good, man.
Still so annoyed about VKTX.
There goes AMD. AMD washing out. Yeah, VKTX, we'll see, man. I mean, we'll see if it gets back there. It could get back there. It's only, I mean, that fade was like a mini fade. There goes AMD washing out there. There it is. Nice, brother. BBBY looks good, bro. Good call, man. In at 1720, stop 10 cents. Yeah, that was good, man. Good entry, too. Like, there goes AMD. I kind of bummed out I didn't take this one. AMD's been fading really nicely lately. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get ready. I gotta leave in like 15 minutes, so I'll be right back. Guy, you're banned. Sorry, bro. I don't know, man. It might fade again. Come on, man. Waiting for me to walk away and then trying to promote your baby channel. Come on now, man. Get out of here. You know? And like here's the thing. Like I try to be nice to people. Like if as long as people don't stream at the same time as me, I'll promote their channel for free. Most people charge like hundreds of dollars for like promotion by like influencers. I'll do it for free. Reach out to me, you know. But you try to go behind my back without asking to do it, you're just gonna get banned, man. It's just kind of how it happens, right, man? He tried to be slick with that. He tried to be slick with that quest. All right. I'm telling you, man, this has been one of the best. The fade has been working, you know, one of the most reliable times for VWAP fades. If you had to pick one, ACB or what's the symbol for the other one? I know ACB is Aurora. No, it's not Aurora. What is ACB? What is Aurora? AU? What is it? Alright, so I can't remember which one's Aurora. CGC, no, that's Canopy Growth. TLRY is Tilray.
ACB.
ACB is Adelante. Oh, it is ACB. Okay. TRST.
Don't worry, I muted myself, but I was like, no, John, it's not.
Spy reversing here, so we may get some reversal plays going on too. ACB is, I don't know why, but look, when I type it in here, it's not saying Aurora. It says look, it says Adelante shares. So, but then here it says Aurora. So I was right. My initial instinct was correct. GLG running. Don't think like that, though, Tech. I mean, listen, brother. Your goal isn't to make tons of money right now. Your goal isn't to make tons of money, Tech. Your goal is to get a lot of market experience. Get some screen time is what you want with a live account. Like that's what you want right now. That's what you need right now. Might not be what you want, but it's what you need. You know, you want to just try to trade as much as possible. You know, with your first account. And that was a killer trade, brother. You did awesome, man. Beautiful trade. You know, what was it from 1720 all the way to 65? Killing it, man. Yeah, just enjoy it, brother. Enjoy it, man. You know, if I were you, Tech, I wouldn't even trade anymore. You know what I mean? Like I would just like don't let the bug get you. Everybody has the itch to kind of get back in. You know, enjoy your win, brother. You know what I mean?
Looking at a potential long here, maybe in snap. I tried to get in there and then get filled at 11s. Kind of blows. Wanted to get in there on the support there.
There goes AMD. Look at that fade, man. That fade followed through too. Yeah, how much did you get, Tech? I know you got like 40 cents, right? Look at that AMD breakdown, though, brother. AMD breaking down, man. What did VKTX end up doing? Yeah, this is mine from today. The $42 gain. Yeah, that's mine from today. Yeah, I got in VKTX. Appreciate it, Tech. Yeah, I got in VKTX on the fade. Beautiful fade. Quick follow through. Really quick gap fill. We'll see if VKTX can bounce back a little bit here. Right, so what'd you make? You made like a $20, $30 gain? Tech, $20, $30 gain, right? If you got in with 20 shares, you made 40 cents a share. That's a $20 gain, right? I think. Maybe I'm wrong. $10 gain, right? Yeah, it's a quarter, right? Okay. Hey, but green is good, brother. And that's what you want to do. You want to just get market experience with live money. Nice trade. How do you pick what companies you watch? And so it doesn't matter to me really what the company's doing. I just look at mostly volume and pre-market and gappers, right? Like my trade today was from VKTX, and you can just see all this volume in this big gap up for VKTX. It also usually moves and it's tradable for me, and so you know I attacked it short. I got in short at the open right here. My entry was actually let me see. My entry was actually right there. And so I got a bad entry. I wanted to get in up here. But considering how much it broke down, I ended up exiting it, my final position, at about 47, 48. So I got out right around here. And I'm happy with that. I got most of that move. I got the meat of the move there. And I'll definitely take it.
Looking good.
Levi, L-E-V-I. Yeah, Levi is up there for a fade. I don't know, man. I don't want to tell you yes or no, Kendrick. You ironed it? Okay. All right, guys. I'm about to have to head out. And so I got to roll out, guys. I got to go to my son's thing. And so, yeah, class today, guys, is at 11:15. market time, 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. Go check out if you're interested in using the same broker that Mitch and I do. I'll post this link here. You can go check it out. No PDT rule. With the base package, you get 14K in buying power, $700 max loss. Like I said, no PDT rule. Anything that's tradable is shortable. Go check them out. You also get a free month of our classes if you sign up through my link. And right now they have their sale going on where it's $3.99. And so for $3.99, you get a 14K account, $700 max loss. And so if you go under 13,300, they close it down. You can day trade as much as you want. There's no PDT rule. Anything you can trade, you can short. Go check it out. I just posted the link. You also get their trading course, a month of their chat room, a lot of cool stuff with the package. Go check it out. That's the link I just posted there. Also, go check out Trade Ideas. They're cool enough to allow me to stream their scans every day. So super cool company, really dynamic and customizable scanners. And so if you want to use the same scanners that I'm using, go check out this link I just posted there. Like I said, we opened up a new member Discord, and so if you want to be we opened up a free public Discord, and so if you want to be part of our free Discord, we're trying to create a free trading chat. Go check out that link, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That is 9 days green in a row, 9 days all green, no losing trades. Let's keep it up. Later, guys.